Welcome back to Shadowrun Paris. Tonight we are going up against one of the most dreaded and classic foes of the Shadowrun universe, which is insect spirits. You've taken a run with Monsieur Bernard, who is normally a Johnson will try to hide who they work for and who they really are, but everybody pretty much knows that Monsieur Bernard works for ESIS, which is a transport company that owns the Paris Metro. And this is because he's a designated liaison to hire Shadowrunners when the hive of ant spirits that inhabits the underworld of France once again pushes forward into the metro system.
Wait, so that's a common thing?
Oh yeah, it happens. Dude, you should go to fucking Chicago.
No, we all know about the ant spirits in Chicago. That's happening right now. I mean, in the system, I didn't know they took that idea. That's weird.
No, it's pretty much a lot of cities have ant spirits, just insect spirits. And the thing about insect spirits is they're not technically speaking insect spirits. Like they're not spirits from the world. They're not. Usually, spirits are beings that are from this world. All kinds of patron spirits, even like the spider spirit and all that. They are from this world. They are sort of magical beings that are beyond this world, kind of, but they're also from this world. Insect spirits are not. They're some sort of alien invaders that need human hosts to survive.
Holy shit! Speaking of insect spirits, oh my god, what are you? Give me a second. There's a spider in my room that has like 5 health bars. What the fuck?
That's an arachnid spirit. Don't insult it.
God damn. All right. Yeah, be right back. Fuck.
Spider is not an insect spirit. This is very important. Yeah, I'll continue my explanation later.
I sprayed it and I lost sight of it. I don't know where it went. So
Rip.
yeah, this is gonna be a really exciting game for me. I won't be
We've got 2 battles now.
This is gonna be real.
Fucking brilliant.
The spider will have
I hate this house. All right, I'm ready though.
Yeah, insect spirits are essentially alien invaders from another plane, from another world. We don't know much about them, but this doesn't mean that local insect spirits from the Earth don't need to be bad. For instance, there are in Egypt beetle shamans. There are beetle insect spirits, which are pretty bad, but there are also beetle shamans, because like the beetle is like a traditionally Egyptian holy animal.
Scarab.
Yeah, the scarab beetle, exactly, the scarab beetle. Which is like a separate entity, a separate mentor spirit that one can have as a shaman. And there are shamans who adopt like these extraterrestrial insect spirits, and them be crazy.
Aren't the insect spirits like a forewarning about like a greater evil?
They might be. Who knows?
I thought I read that in the almanac. They're like the beginning of the end of things.
Well, some people probably consider them to be that.
Well, I mean, like the dragons are spooked as fuck by them, so they've got to be like bad news, man.
Oh yeah, so the dragons find the insect spirits to be pretty spoopy, and most people also find the insect spirits to be pretty spoopy, and for good reason. No, actually, they don't look like that. Like that bag with the sex pheromones that you just posted in chat. Though they can look like that. They come in 3 varieties. They come in they look like people, and they have possessed people. They come in like hybrids, humanoid hybrids, and they also come as just the pure insect spirit form. So yeah, you are at it's just a seemingly random parking lot that has an access point to the metro system. And Monsieur Bernard is here. He's just an inconspicuous-looking dwarf, just some dude, and he looks at you and says, "Ah, some new faces. People don't usually do these missions several times. A nightmare. Stick with them."
Well, thanks for telling us that. I'm sure it's gonna make us feel great about what we're about to do. So I appreciate it.
I just want to make sure that you know what you're getting into. His skin turns orange. You know, it is. You get good pay. You know, you get good pay. This is actually a very high-paying mission because each of you is going to get 3,000 fucking nuyen.
Shit.
Though to be fair, you can't negotiate on this one.
Like, how much do we get from looting the corpses? Do they have credit sticks?
Oh, they're spiders. So
They're not spiders. Spiders are arachnids. Spiders are not insects.
Right.
Are you saying that insects can't have money? Are you saying that?
Yes, we're racist.
yeah.
That is
Freaking
racist.
welfare insects, parasites.
They're just immigrants, you know.
we're going down there to build the wall.
They're refugees from another dimension.
No, we ain't gonna build a wall. We're gonna build a bug zapper.
So yeah, he basically opens this gate, and he said, "You know, we don't really know where they are exactly. We know that they are somewhere in this area." He hands you a sort of map of the very, very convoluted subterranean metro system, because the Paris metro system is known for two things. It's very, very complicated, and it's very, very punctual. So they don't they want to take care of these insect nests quickly because they don't want their trains to be late.
Just let the trains run through them.
Bernard, do we have any idea how many of these things we're talking?
I don't know. I haven't exactly seen, but it does not seem to be a gigantic hive as of yet. I mean, there have been bigger ones cleaned out, but to be fair, by significantly larger crews than yours. I don't know. It might be a hive of up to 50 to 100 at the max.
Yeah.
Probably fewer, depending on the incubation status. I trust you can handle this without problems. You are, after all, professionals.
Professional's my middle name.
Now I'm just gonna ask. No cave-ins, right?
No cave-ins as of yet, which is very fortunate because those are always very, very expensive. But with the way the metro system is built, cave-ins are generally not too likely.
Well, that's good to hear. And there probably won't be any trains running where we are, so...
if you look here, these lines are actually in use. He points out a couple of metro tracks. But unless you are deaf, you should hear them, and if you hear a train approaching, you just hop into the side compartments and you will be fine.
All right. Andy, Constantine, anything else you guys need?
I don't believe so.
All right, well,
What?
no sense putting it off any longer than we have to, right?
Yes. So you want to go in?
I am ready to go in.
Very well. Yes.
How dark is it?
Well, it's like a metro system dark. Like there are lamps every couple of meters. It's not too bright. The stone is quite dark because it's not painted in any way. But there is illumination. You can generally see what's going on.
Can these spirits be killed by conventional means, or do we need some special...
Oh yeah, if you pump enough lead into them, they will die.
Okay.
They're not... Spirits in Shadowrun often aren't like ghosts. spirits are often very, very material beings that if you tear them apart, they will die.
Yeah, like those dog things from a couple of sessions back. I'm pretty sure those were spirits, right?
Yeah, those were probably spirits. Those may or may not have been spirits. I do not know.
Gotcha.
Wink, wink. But they most assuredly could be.
As a side note, is inhaling raid a bad thing? Because I was pretty.
Depends on your fortitude.
Well, I might need to make a save in like 30 minutes, so we'll see. Let's fucking go.
No, actually, inhaling raid in real life, that's pretty fucking terrible.
Oh,
really? You should probably open a window.
It smells pretty good though.
How the fuck does raid smell pretty good?
If you're high or drunk,
Are
maybe.
you sure that's raid?
I'm not sure about very much anymore, but we're fine.
All right, I'll need Cinder's token as well.
Oh yeah, you will get it as soon as you get into some actual combat encounter.
Alrighty.
I always draw up maps for those. So yeah, you descend into the metro system through a tunnel. Monsieur Bernard waves you goodbye and closes the door behind you. He seems very nonchalant about potentially sending you off to your death, but then you are Shadowrunners.
I assume you've done this multiple times before.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't exactly cleaned out a metro nest, but you have done dangerous fucking jobs. And other Shadowrunners have cleaned out metro nests before, so...
An open and shut job where the Johnson probably isn't gonna either be murdered or double cross us. I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah, the Johnson is not really someone you need to worry about because he is generally known among Shadowrunners. Yeah, and the thing opens up into a small platform, it's not a station. It's just a random platform, almost in the middle of nowhere, where one track splits into two, and the area encircled upon the map is to your right.
Are we supposed to be looking at a map because we're still on the main screen?
Oh no, you're not supposed to be looking at a map, but you own a map of this area.
All right. Andy, can you send out a drone or something? Get us sort of like some eyes or like some sort of way of knowing like if there's anything around us.
Yeah, I'll send Cinder ahead. Scout.
It's just a tunnel. It's a tunnel that goes on for about 250 meters before it is joined by two other tunnels in a fairly convoluted mess of rails. And also some doors lead off to the side.
All right, I'll report that back to the rest of the group.
Let's see. I'm just gonna like have my weapon drawn from the beginning on this one.
Same.
Might not be a bad idea.
Yeah. You said there were doors to the right. Can I go out and check out one of those doors?
Yeah, sure. It's just a regular metal door with some language in French on it, some code. But you have been given a bit of a skeleton key, and you can open it.
All right, I'm gonna open it and peek in.
It's a fairly long tunnel with several more doors going off to the side, illuminated by a fairly bright and aggressive neon light.
Guys, this could really easily become a maze. I think the best thing to do would probably just pick a direction, follow it down until we get a certain distance into it, turn around, then try another one.
Yeah.
Or we could do the other maze traversal thing where we just kind of pick a wall, follow it, and only make right turns and hope we get somewhere.
So the map that we have is pretty crude, or is it relatively accurate?
No, it is pretty accurate. It is an official map from the like an official insider map for the metro system for engineers and maintenance workers. It's just incredibly fucking complicated.
Ah.
And also they don't know exactly where the nest is. There's just an area encircled in red where they think the nest might be.
All right. How close are we to that area?
You're actually pretty close. You're maybe half a kilometer away.
All right. Let's start. We start heading towards that area then, or as best we can with the complicated map. We know where we are, right? There's probably some markers somewhere where we are, that like somewhere on a wall or something that marks where we are, and we find.
Yeah,
that
you
on
can
the map,
decipher
so-
where you are by consulting the map. Not always, but most of the time. So, which one of you is holding the map?
Andy probably is.
All right.
That might make sense. Give me a learning roll. You figure that the best way to get here is to go through this little corridor, take the third door on the right, and then descend, get into another tunnel that runs perpendicular to this one, follow that tunnel for a couple hundred meters, go left where it splits, and then you should be near this area.
Alrighty.
All right. So what I learned is that if we don't keep Andy alive, we'll die. Not from like getting killed by the ant spirits or anything, but simply we just won't be able to find a way out of here.
Well, there are phones that you can
Oh.
call. Like
Nice.
there are SOS phones down here.
Good to know.
People do get lost in this system, so
Shocking.
as actually you'd be surprised how many fucking people get really, really lost in metro systems each year. Because they're like the stations in underground, in these subterranean systems, they're just a tiny, tiny part of the whole machine that's behind it. Metro is a fucking fascinating and creepy as shit.
I believe you there.
Like, some take hundreds of thousands of people, like the New York Metro has hundreds of thousands of people going through that thing every day, and it's still creepy.
Well, it's New York. Didn't they have a dead guy on it for like 3 days without anybody noticing?
Wouldn't be surprised, to be honest.
I think that's the norm.
All right. So
Uh,
to this area, and try to figure out the best way to try to pattern this to search for these insects.
yeah, you approach this this final crossing, and Constantine, give me a prescience roll.
Okay. Let's see here. Prescience. There it is.
Something stirs on the astral plane.
Something wicked this way comes.
Are you quoting movies again? I haven't seen them.
You do have the ability to perceive on the astral plane.
Who, me?
No, Constantine.
Hi.
So yeah, that's what you're doing. You had a very high roll, so I'm not gonna get another roll for that. I'll just say you can do it. You discover astrally, and astral sight isn't that you see like another dimension per se. It's like a third eye type thing. Like a great way it was described to me is that a blind spellcaster could not see a wizard standing behind a sheet of glass. But if that sheet of glass wasn't there, he could see the wizard, even though he's blind. And the astral plane, you can essentially perceive astral structures.
Oh, so I can basically pick up their foot tracks then.
No. Now, there's a different thing that you notice, and it is that here on the astral plane, that here in this subway tunnel that you are, there is another sort of tunnel that crosses it on the astral plane, and it doesn't seem to be mechanically built, but excavated. It's fairly jagged and kind of strange, and it seems to pulsate with a lively energy. And if you follow this track, you will meet up with this astral construct again in about 100 meters, and you can see something down there.
All right. So it seems like ants are building their tunnels then.
Might
Like,
be.
I'm just asking, like, am I seeing a physical representation or a metaphysical?
No, you see something. If you could guess, it doesn't particularly look like an ant, but it might be an ant. And it's a fairly large tunnel too.
Okay, so the tunnel is real then. We're not above it. It's like right.
Well, the tunnel is
Can we-
real on the astral plane, but it's not
Okay.
real on the physical plane.
All right, so it's like a rift then, sort of.
Yeah. And your spirit could go through it if you could astrally project, but your physical body couldn't. But if you follow this track, it makes a sort of a bend, and it'll meet up with this tunnel again in about 100.
All right, so about you said 100 feet or a mile?
100 meters.
100 meters. That's 300 feet. Okay. About 100 meters, we should run into this kind of janky spirit tunnel.
A spirit tunnel?
It's hard to explain if you can't see it yourself.
All right. Well, how do we know when we run into a spirit tunnel?
Well, I can see it.
Are you volunteering to walk in front then?
If you want.
Either way.
I'm not. All right, let's go.
Don't worry, we're right behind you.
Yeah, as this whole subway track makes a slight bend. Some of the lights here are not as functional as they should be. There's sparks flying from one neon tube over a specific exit sign, and eventually you arrive at this astral tube. Crosses paths again with the track, and there is something that looks like a veiny sausage curled on the track, and that is but on the astral plane, not on the physical plane.
Oh.
On the physical plane, it's a strange looking haze.
All right, stop. There's something in there.
Huh. All right. So do we poke at it or what?
One sec. Let me see if I can see it with blind sight.
Well, you can see it. It looks like a sausage that's curled up.
No, that's prescience. I'm trying to see if I can see if it's physical form.
It doesn't have a physical form.
Oh, so it doesn't. Oh, so the haze is just.
The haze is probably its physical form.
The haze is its physical form. We'll have to find a way to disperse it.
Can we see the haze?
You can see the haze, yes.
All right.
The one mission I don't bring my fan on.
Wait, you brought a fan all the other times? Really?
You didn't see it, friend?
I was a little bit
like-
distracted.
When there's tear gas, you're going to want a fan.
I'm gonna draw my sword and just poke at the haze.
Your sword goes through the haze.
All right. Well, that was my plan.
Let me see if I can hurt it with magic. Or maybe there's something else I can do. Ah, mind dredge. That kind of gives me insight into it, doesn't it?
Yes.
Well, let's hope this doesn't fuck me over, guys.
Fingers crossed.
Let me give me a moment to see if that succeeded. What power level is the thing?
Power level?
It should say on the thing. Let me just
It's
check
over
this.
9,000.
Check this power level. You just invoked a boon, and I need to check the power level.
Actually, it's a bane.
Oh,
Glimpse is a bane.
it's a bane. Yeah, then okay, of course. Then yes, you succeed. I thought Mind Dredge was a boon for a moment. Yes, you succeed. This being is definitely a spirit. It is in great pain and very, very frustrated and sad, and also a little bit angry. And it's in a sort of slumber, but it notices you poking around in its head, and reaches out to you mentally. And a booming voice resounds in your head and asks, "Why do you seek to gawk?"
The gawk?
"Yes, mortal. Why do you gawk at my misery?"
Well, because I wasn't sure what you were. We're seeking insect spirits, hopefully to destroy them.
Ah, very interesting. What makes you believe that you mortals could destroy such a menace?
Well, it's our job. We have to.
Fascinating.
Is there any reason for your pain?
It is these invaders. They have taken my home.
If you can give us any insight into harming them, we can ease your pain and give your home back to you.
I have my doubts that you could ease my pain, but I can tell you where they are.
Please do.
Something invades your mind, and you see a vision that goes down this tunnel and then takes a stair to the right that goes really fucking far, and then opens into a sort of atrium where there's a bunch of trains, and at the end of that atrium is a long corridor and a small stairway that goes up. And you now instinctively know this path. I have adapted it for your mortal, limited senses.
I appreciate that. Now, if we were to pass through your haze, would that hurt you or would it hurt us?
I understand not of what you speak.
Your possible physical representation.
Physical representations are for pussies.
Well said.
I actually wanted to say are limiting, but I just didn't. The words didn't occur to me, and so I said are for pussies. So this is canon now.
I can dig it. So, Constantine, what did it say?
It gave me directions. They know instinctively where they are now.
Alright, well that's helpful. You're still in front, by the way.
Yes, it's also in pain. But I don't believe the haze will hurt us if we walk through it.
Well, you walk through it first, and we'll see.
Okay, fine. I mean, Constantine, do this. Constantine, do that.
You're the one who can talk to weird, like, smoke monsters, dude. I can't see. It just looks like gas to me.
It probably is just gas.
You can do a learning roll.
I am not very learned, so
Well, you can
somebody
still
else
do a
might have to
learning
do
roll.
that.
Oh yeah, not you. Talk. I'm talking about. Holy fucking shit!
What the fuck? 4, 14, 41. What the fuck?
How'd you get 37 plus 4?
Holy shit, dude!
Roll is
That's the highest roll so far.
the night.
And I was referring to Dollmaker. He should do a learning roll. You surmise. Actually, Andy surmises from. He has seen an exact representation of this haze before, just in a different light in a book he took a cursory glimpse at 15 years ago about a topic that didn't really interest him. And this is the haze of a fairly uncommon in America, but not too uncommon in Europe, worm spirit. He knows that this worm spirit is probably around 37 years old and will live for exactly more 578 years and 35 seconds. Yeah.
Does he know its preferences, its hobbies, its interests?
With a roll that high, he should take like sanity damage from knowing too much. Like, can we incorporate Call of Cthulhu rules for a little bit?
Call of Cthulhu is actually pretty much the only type of setting that you can't play in Open Legend very well, I think. Though you probably could if with some adjustments.
For a brief moment, he realizes that he is only the imaginary representation of some
of some dude.
It's all just a game, man. It's all just a game.
The haze is completely harmless. The spirit won't even feel it, but it will probably smell like dirt.
All right.
I can dig it.
Oh ho 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 ho.
Yeah, I guess we walk through then.
All right.
Oh yeah, it smells like dirt.
What kind of dirt?
Fresh lawn dirt. That is
good dirt.
Yeah, it's not a too unpleasant smell, even though the haze does look a little bit like a magic fart.
Like a nice topsoil.
Yeah, nice topsoil. It is a worm spirit.
Yeah.
Though to be fair, scientifically speaking, not all worms are in the same category. Worms are very much unrelated to each other.
It's okay. We don't need to get into the biology of worms.
I don't know. He rolled 41. I want to hear this.
Well, this specific worm spirit is based upon annelid worm spirits and the cultural significance that gardeners give the common this brown rainworm that comes out when it rains. Yeah, but it does not on the astral plane feature classical annelid features, but it is just a hypothetical representation of an idealized state. You still have the 41. You can probably still have know 1,000 things more about this thing.
It's up to Andy. I mean, it's his character.
We'll continue going.
Yeah, you can. You're gonna follow the path of Constantine.
Yes.
Excellent. Now you actually arrive
Did I find any helmets along the way?
on a map, and you should not be able to see much of anything, except for what the fuck? No, it's actually you should go to the left. There should be a small spot where you can actually see things. Now I'm gonna drop your characters in there for a moment. Andy Cinder. doll maker goes in front, of course, and the man who is kind of blue.
Only emotionally.
How did I do this again? Oh yeah.
That's still a flying drone then, huh?
No.
Oh yeah, you wanted me to change that. That's true. I wanted to change that as well. Yeah. This is like you have the like a small stair. Can you see? Or can you all see the thing?
Yes.
Yep, I can see it.
I can see it.
Yeah, you are at this. There's this really small, short stair, just a couple of steps really, and it opens onto a different subway tunnel. Where the rails of which are blocked by this sort of strange green mucus, with sort of cocoon shapes in it.
Ugh.
Cocoons, huh?
Yes.
All right. Well, what do you think's in those?
Well, you all know what's in those. It's dead people. It's what's in those.
I was talking in character to the other people.
Senior citizens.
Shall we cut one of these open?
If you want to smell what comes out, sure.
I gotta know. I gotta know. I walk
Could
up
be my
to...
lost wife, Gloria?
Probably not. I'm gonna walk up and cut open the nearest one.
Very well. I'm gonna reveal some area to you also. This one, yeah, you can cut it open, and a dead person falls out.
Oh, okay. So whoever thought dead person, you were right. How long does it look like they've been in there? Like, are they? Is it just like a fresh corpse? Or are they very deep?
I feel like that's something I would know.
Oh well, yeah. And Constantine, come over and take a look.
Knowing things about insect spirits is a Shadowrunner skill. It's somewhat decomposed, but to be fair, these don't just decompose. They transform, and sort of the hair has no hair at this point, and some parts of its face have sort of started changing into a more chitinous insectoid.
Oh, sorry.
feel.
They convert people into insect spirits.
Yes.
All right. So...
They nest the insect spirits into hosts, and then those hosts transform, or maybe don't transform if they're a shaman.
All right. So once they're removed from the cocoon, does that stop, or do we have to start decapitating corpses?
Well, you should probably burn them, or just trash them. But open fire in the subway is seldom a good idea.
Yep. All right.
Gas
so
leakage.
I guess I'm gonna start cutting the head off of this corpse.
Hey, before you get too bloody there, check him for a cred stick.
I'm not touching that. Like, look at it. It's slimy.
Pansy. Constantine searches for a cred stick.
Constantine gives me a will check.
Oh, okay, sure.
Constantine searches for a cred stick, but finds none. This person was clearly homeless.
Ew, gross.
Does he have a hat? No, wait, I don't think he does he?
No, does not have a hat.
I'm going to find a top hat. I'm going to try to.
All right.
You have a top hat on your head.
No, it's not a part of my actual character. It's just the icon.
Yeah, but no, in Open Legend, you have the clothes that you want.
Okay, fine then. I have a top hat.
You have a top hat, yes. You can have another
Fancy
top
top
hat
hat.
if you want.
Yeah, I want to put a top hat on my top hat.
Dev. Yeah, well, that one you'd have to find.
Yeah, all right, let's do that.
You're ridiculous. All right. Shall we search north then?
Alrighty. And send her a little bit north here.
Yes. 1 second. Cinder can see a little farther into this. And Cinder. Let me get this. Can see this shit! And Cinder will have to roll for initiative, as will all of these Muppets. And I will open the turn tracker, which is this one. Thank you very much.
Well, time to raise the dead.
Second, I have to... This one. Okay, how do I do this again? Add turn. Add turn. And also Cinder gets an add turn. And you will probably all want to move in here. Oh, holy shit.
Definitely.
That is muy bueno. 25.
Do we all roll for initiative too? Or
Yes, I mean you have to, yeah, you should probably roll for initiative.
Yeah!
and that's just a straight up agility, right?
Yes, it's just straight agility.
If this was golf, I'd go first.
Holy shit, these motherfuckers are rolling well.
Wow. Holy shit. I am not.
Let me see. You
Time
also
to
get a
raise-
turn.
As soon as I get the turn.
Cinco. And Constantine Fontenot gets a turn. Oh shit, dude. You are fucking fucked. 4.
Oh, gee, thanks. I love to hear that.
Hey, didn't have the worst roll. Great.
And Andy. It's 7. Andy is 7.
Don't worry, boys. Cinder's got this.
First is this beautiful sort of, let's call it a creature. It's definitely humanoid in shape. It walks on 2 legs, but it's definitely not a person anymore. It clicks angrily with its mandibles. And it moves over to Cinder and does an attack.
Oh my god.
Holy macaroni! What's Cinder's guard?
13.
29 minus 13. 16 damage. And this could inflict fatigue, but seeing as Cinder is a robot, well, it's not really something that can happen.
Well, that puts him down to 0.
Yeah, basically the thing grabs Cinder with its mandibles and lifts it off the floor and just throws it around the room, and it is now deactivated. Well, that's that, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Rest in peace.
Which makes it the turn of these 2 motherfuckers. Actually, no. Jesus. Wait a second. Okay, no, it's no problem. Okay, this one goes here, and this one goes here. And all of you, not Cinder though, so that wouldn't have been a thing, have 3 legend points. Just explain this now. And you can spend a legend point to re-roll any roll that isn't an attack roll.
We all have 3?
Yeah, each of you has 3.
Alright.
All right, good to know.
And this does include Bane invocation rolls. So anything that isn't a damaging attack, you can spend a legend point on to re-roll. And you can do this as often as you'd like. Yes, and these 2 this one at the top right here, is going to try is going to spit on Andy like a beautiful acid spittle, and it's going to do this with advantage because there's another. Okay, it's not going to do this one with advantage, but the other one's going to do it with advantage. Jesus Christ! And the other one is also going to spit on Andy.
16 is my guard.
So the first one does I don't know. I'm really terrible at maths.
3.
3, and the other one does 10, so it's 13 total. And I don't think that they can inflict any banes. I designed them today. No, they cannot. Yes, and after that is through, it is actually Andy's turn now.
Well, that's not very fun. Shoot at the one that's closest to me right here.
Okay,
With-
do me a damaging attack. It's dead. It just you shoot it in the head explodes, it's dead.
And then I'll fall back.
Boom. Sar, you can gain more feats later. He just texted me in Discord. You can get more feats later as part of your character development. You fall back very well. It is Tarka's turn. I can't actually hear you. You might have muted your mic.
Right. Nope, I forgot to press the talk button. I am going to move to about there, and I'm going to take a shot at the far spirit.
Okay, very well. Do that.
All right, so does that hit?
Yes, it definitely hits, but it doesn't quite kill the thing. Though, what banes can it inflict? Your Onatari Arms Violator.
Let's see. Persistent damage, which is my favorite. It can do persistent damage and slowed.
You can inflict either of those banes for free now. And I will have to check if you can actually get persistent damage on a higher level because you use a weapon that is proficient in it. You have 4 agility, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can't do that. But this thing will now suffer 1d6 of persistent damage each turn.
All right, that was worth.
That was worth. Which would make it Constantine Fontenot's turn.
I'm gonna heal Andy.
Very well. You are going to heal Andy. I actually have to check how this boon works. The healing boon works.
Invokes heal. So
Yeah,
I'm just- there's like
It
Western-
invokes heal, yeah, but you invoked heal on. Yeah, you can heal 1d8.
Alright. Alright, so I'll just roll that then.
Yeah, you regain 4 health points, Andy.
I tried.
You feel some sort of dark energy come into you, but it reinvigorates you. It is the power of life, but the source seems to be a bit iffy.
Well, thank you, Fern.
I tip my hat.
Which you have.
Yeah.
Very well. You want to move?
No, I'm pretty good here, I guess. I'm maybe right there.
Okay. Which would make it this motherfucker's turn. Yeah. Okay. He's going to move right up to Taka, and he is going to bite the shit out of you with his mandibles.
You can try.
What's your
Yeah.
defense?
That's a good question. My guard is 20.
Your guard is 20. Yeah, he almost hits you, but you sort of block away his mandibles with your katana. Yeah. This
Alright.
makes it the Spittleman's turn, and he suffers 1d6 damage. Roll 1d6. And suffers 2 damage. -2, very well. I like this. And he will move up slightly to here and try to spit on Taka.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah.
He actually does 6 damage.
does he still have advantage 1?
Yes, as long as another insect spirit is inside, he does have advantage 1 still.
Okay.
All right.
I hate pack
six damage. You
mentality.
said.
Pardon?
Said 6 damage. You said, right?
Yeah, that is 6 damage. You can probably swallow that quite easily.
As long as it didn't land on my jacket, I'm okay.
It is Andy's turn, and by the way, you can go on this grey space to the side. It's slightly elevated. You are currently on the tracks. Taka's currently right next to the tracks of a subway tunnel. And there's this slightly elevated area to the right. It's about chest high.
Alrighty. Oh no, I'll just move. And I'll shoot at the spitter.
Very well. Yeah, you kill it. You hit the neck in a fashion that the head just lobs off to the side, and the whole thing just collapses, and it appears to be fairly dead.
These things are just every part of them is gross.
Yes, they are insect spirits.
It's entirely unpleasant.
You do want to do anything else?
That's pretty much all I can do.
Okay, and it is Taka's turn.
All right, I'm going to look at my now spittle-covered, slightly burning shirt, get angry, and attempt to stab it with my katana.
Well, you shouldn't stab someone with a katana. It's not a stabbing weapon.
I will slash it with my katana.
But I understand your meaning.
Is that okay? Can I do that?
You can. I will allow it. I am a gracious GM.
You're so kind.
I shall allow this. I'm doing something real quick. There you go. 24, which you definitely hit. I just want to see for how much. She has a card of 13. Fuck, I'm on the wrong layer. This is something where you need to bear with me a little bit. Because I really suck at mathematics. You can inflict a bane that your katana can inflict for free.
All right, so my katana can inflict disarmed. How would that work here?
You take away the thing's mandibles. You slash off its face, and the mandibles just fly the fuck off.
Yes. Okay. Yep. That.
Excellent. The thing is just it just recoils from this shit. It doesn't understand what the fuck just happened. There's just a section of its face is just missing, and it seems to be fairly pissed off. But
I wish that, I'm going to tell it. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Did you not expect that part to happen? You got close. I have a sword. There's going to be a lot more of this.
Yeah. Very well. Then it would become Constantine's turn.
All right. I'm gonna move here then, and I'm going to use Bolster on Beast, and I'm gonna boost his agility with advantage 1.
Very well. You definitely succeed. Taka, you feel as a mighty power, a voice, a reassuring voice whispering in your ear, and the world slows down around you. And you are now much better at agility than you would usually be.
All right. It's like drinking 100 cups of coffee.
Basically, yeah. Yes. Anything else?
I don't think I have any actions turns left, so
That's true. Which would make it the Aunt Spirit's turn, and it's not. It doesn't like where this situation is. I'm going to give it disadvantage 2 on attack, and it will attack Taka, of course, with its claws. But it's so confused, and the gushing from its face it's not really working, and it just misses you by a very, very, very long distance.
Yeah, I don't even move.
sloppy
to dodge it.
kisses.
Yeah, you don't even move, like a real badass.
Stare at it with disdain.
Yes, and the spitters are dead, and it's Andy's turn.
I will take aim at the beast in front of Beast.
Nice.
Now, can't remember. Does taking aim add advantage, or is there? Or is,
There's no such thing as taking aim.
okay, I'm thinking of a different game then. Than that.
Yeah, you shoot it dead. You shoot where the mandibles are already gone, and the back of the head explodes, and the thing just falls over and is now dead.
Well, I'd say that's 3 for me.
Yeah, and that's combat. Yeah, you did get all the killing blows.
For now, bum bum bum.
I softened him up for you.
I like to think my gentle back pats helped everybody.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and find like some like a loose rock or something on the ground so I could wipe some of the spittle off of my shirt.
Well, the
Anything?
subway tracks are basically like the rubble. There's no problem. You can wipe the dirt off your shirt.
I just lent him. Can I just lend him my handkerchief?
You can
dude,
do
no,
that.
this stuff it's burning through. Like I don't want to ruin your handkerchief, but like it's one of my
It's
favorite.
true, it is
shirts.
monogrammed.
It's monogrammed. Wow.
Yeah, it's very fancy. It's not my name. It's not my initials, but you know.
Well, like the important thing is it's monogrammed. That's right.
Amazing stuff you find in the graveyard.
All right. So, quick question: I have repair, which invokes healing on machines, and
Yes.
repair as needed and clean it up. What is the difference between healing, regeneration, and restoration?
Healing is just plain you give the thing more points, health points back. Regeneration is a boon that needs to be maintained. That is essentially it gives you every combat round. It gives you health regeneration, sort of like a werewolf would have.
Okay.
And restoration lifts banes.
Okay.
All right,
Sorry,
so
how much healing did I get, by the way?
none, but I can heal you now if you like.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
All right, do you want regeneration, or because I think that one might work in the longer run.
Well, you shouldn't do regeneration out of combat. I am forbidding
All
it.
right. All right, and then I guess I'll just do heal.
Yeah. What is your creation score? Is 5, right? So
Yeah.
you can now heal 2d6. Yeah, okay, then none of those would have exploded. Yeah, it's 6. And
Alright,
what the
that-
fuck is
That is
happening here?
how much HP I was missing, so that works.
Yeah, you, the machine. This is an odd situation. You can invoke it on power level 2, and you reach, 2, you can, Jesus. 1d6, Andy. Oh, you can roll another d6, because this one exploded. That's 9 health points. It's the damage isn't as bad as you initially thought. The thing is a bit battered, but you rescrew a couple screws and you put some of the spaghetti back where it should be, and the thing is functional again.
Almost like new.
That's a shame we couldn't gone Technomancer rigor. That'd been cool.
So we're all gonna let the spaghetti thing pass? Okay. Okay.
No, spaghetti is no longer spilled. Everything's under control.
His palms are sweating. No, we're not doing.
Spaghetti.
All right. I'm gonna go to these to this cocoon thing that's above us. Cut it open and dismember the things inside.
Yeah, have fun doing that.
I don't want any spider things to come up behind us.
There's not going to be any spider things coming up behind you.
If we had spider things, we'd be in good fortune.
There's not even any insect spirits that are spiders, because spiders are not fucking insects!
Holy shit! Why is this the thing you care about?
Because they're good
Biologists, mate.
spirits. Spiders are good spirits.
There was a spider spirit. The spirit spider was trapped under Uluru in Australia until the 2050s.
Yeah.
So it's quite rare that you have a shaman that goes with the spider spirit, but it does occur.
Yeah, there's also that spider spirit in Africa. God, what's his name?
Anansi, yes.
Yes,
that one also exists. Though some scholars claim that the two are the same.
Oh.
And that the people who worshipped Anansi earlier were just appealing to...
They're just posers.
The spirit rider was still trapped.
Alright. Well, I guess we're cutting up all the corpses, so then you don't need me to reanimate the dead.
I mean, do you want to reanimate some of them? Like, do they count as dead?
Well, they do count as dead. That's true. I'm going to remove the Jesus. Remove the dead thing.
I mean, they only come back with like 5 health and 12 defense right now, so I'm not sure how useful they'll be.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, we
True,
could have a-
but like...
But in all fairness, you can only have one of them at a time.
Oh, I was gonna like create like an army of them to clean out all these cocoons.
Unless you multi-target, which will give you massive disadvantage. And you will not be able to invoke or maintain any boons in the meantime. Well, you have one of them.
Well, if you want me to bring back one of these guys to life, I can. Or I can temporarily bring back one of you guys alive. Pick a poison.
I mean, we're not dead yet, so.
Halfway there, friend.
I look towards the future. I should probably heal Andy too, shouldn't I?
Might be a good idea. Holy shit, that's pretty good. What's the thing with the power level? Why doesn't that work on your character sheet? That's fairly irritating.
I don't know. It's not showing.
Your creation is 5, right? So you
Yep.
can it's 2d6. And if you put in an exclamation point after the roll, yeah, well, it was relevant anyway. Well, yeah, but you restore 10 health points.
Oh.
They would explode if you put an exclamation point after them in roll 12.
Okay, so if I put an exclamation point, is that like a... What does that do exactly?
Then the dice will explode. If you roll a 6, it will roll another dice.
Okay.
That's like the fun. That's how you get these massive rolls, like 41 learning rolls, because dice explode when they hit their highest number.
Alright.
Very well.
Well, you got 10 health back.
Feel much. I'm gonna take a moment to reload my revolver.
No problem. You've all the time in the world.
And then continue on with the rest of the group.
Very well. Who's
Can I-
going first?
Oh, are we still in initiative or?
No. You're not. You're no longer in combat.
Oh, then I'll totally walk in front if anybody cares. Or no, our little helper bot can go in front.
My little mangle droid? Alright, friend.
Yeah,
Man, this is getting a little weird.
One moment. I will reveal areas.
There's a lot of weird things going on my end. Like, the 18 should be in the red area. I don't know why it's in the green.
Come on, polygonal reveal. Thank you very much.
Did we clear out all this cocoons here?
Yeah, they're all cleared out.
Alright.
This is you come into there's a bit of rail track down here, and there's a subway car without windows.
a car without windows.
Yes.
That's a little odd.
Green thing.
Well, these exist because there's some creepy shit going on in the subway, and they don't really want people to see it. And so some lines use these cars that don't have windows.
All right.
Okay, I get it. Is that green thing next to Cinder a door?
Yes, all the the bright green lines, they're all doors.
To open the door.
Okay, it reveals a corridor. As this happens, everybody roll for initiative. Because there are more spirits where these came from.
Why can't I roll for initiative today? What the heck?
I wonder if you still have... You should still have bolsters, shouldn't you?
Oh yeah. Well, how do I roll with advantage?
You hover over the little d20, and I mean, usually, normally you shouldn't have bolster, but I'm gonna give it to you right now because why not?
All right, so would I just re-roll then, or what?
Yeah, reroll with advantage. You can change the dice then, and it'll work. You get it. Oh wait, where's the turn tracker? There. Ah, Jesus! I'm gonna delete all of these. Delete all of these turns. That was probably a poor idea. At turn, you also get a turn, and you also get a turn. And you get a turn. And you get a turn. And you get a turn. Go with the drones first. $15. They roll well. There needs to be a roll for initiative button on the character sheet, but unfortunately, alas, there is not. Andy would be 18, I think. 18. Dollmaker is 20, which is pretty solid. Talker got to re-roll. Cinder is a 9. You're 24. That is pretty solid.
Yep.
In descending order, and Taka actually... Ah, shit, I closed the thing. Taka actually goes first. You're halfway through the door when these insect spirits attack you.
All right.
Rude.
So I only see the.
Well,
That
you
one.
know there's one there. You can't see it right now, but you know it's there.
All right. Let's see. Can I get to it? So like 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So can I move here and step?
Yes, and I will also reveal more of the map to you. And I will reveal a lot more of the map to you. Yes. You can get there and you can now do whatever.
I'm going to I'm going to slash at this one with my blade.
That's always a very good idea.
It's been working pretty well for me.
Yeah. Well, you can't. You try to decapitate it, but it pulls back, and you just cut across its upper body, and do 3 damage, which is the minimum damage that you always do. If you hit, obviously.
All right.
-3.
Quick little thing.
This insect spirit right here, it sort of jumps on the car and crawls over and just jumps by and it descends behind you. And it crawls with this really disgusting insectoid clickety-clackety over the car. It's really, really not too comfortable.
Guys, I'm gonna need a little bit of help.
And it tries to bite the shit out of you. No, that's the drone. That's not. And it does not have disadvantage.
Oh, tries and fails.
Yeah, it sort of crashes into the wall a little bit, and you just pull to the side slightly, and it doesn't hit you, but you are now surrounded by these two.
It's all right.
Which would make it Constantine Fontenot's turn.
Yay!
Please help.
Okay, are they within range now?
They are within range. I mean, you wait a second. You can.
The big guy is, right? This guy, at least.
Well, yeah. It's not going to be too easy to hit him, but you can definitely see him.
Okay. Then I guess I'll move there. Will that make it easier?
Yes.
All right. I'm just gonna straight up attack him.
Very well. That's a cool name. Unless he has unless always roll 20 with the wrong things. He takes 6 points of damage, I think. 6 points.
Oh, I tried.
Well, it's still good. You know, it's you feel that this dark energy lays upon him. It doesn't really seem to change him much, but you know that it has influenced his structure. Yes, and that would make it Andy's turn.
I'll move there and take a shot at this guy here.
That you do. Holy shit, that's a good shot that you took right there.
And just steal my thunder. You're alright.
Yeah, you just you shoot it with such precision into its carapace that you seem to hit like this point that babies have on their head, where when you touch it, the head explodes. It's basically that's what happens to this thing.
I don't think you know a lot about babies.
Look, I speak fluent baby. They told me as much.
Oh, sorry, my mistake.
Yeah. Exactly, your mistake. This drone right here that's standing right in front of Taka, He's not too comfortable with you being this close to him, and so he tries to strike at you, but you again just evade with ease.
Can it be like he goes for my head and I do one of those anime, like just tilt my head to the side and it goes past me?
That's exactly what happens. Then the one up top right here moves here and will shoot at Mr. Constantine Fontenot. This is the wrong sheet. This is the right sheet. Well, it's not in sight, so he doesn't get advantage. And yeah, that's pretty. That is. How high is your guard?
13.
Oh,
Holy shit, 13. That's not too good. He does 13 damage, and inflicts. You're now covered in acid, and you will receive 1d4 damage each round until you can clean it off.
On his turn or mine?
On your turn.
Okay.
Yes. So that happened. And yeah, this is now Cinder's turn.
alrighty. See here. Cinder will move here and fire his beam arm at the top one.
Very well. It's seared. Actually, it's seared quite well. It doesn't seem to be very serious damage, but it's definitely not something that appears to be all too comfortable. And I have to apologize. I really need to go take a piss. I'll see you in like a few minutes. You can talk about combat or something.
This would be the time where, like, if we had intermission music, this would be like. Good point. I imagine it being like elevator music, like something with like a nice jingle to it, but it's ultimately very boring.
Yeah.
All right, so it was surrounded for like a round, and it didn't have a chance to go horribly for me, so that's nice.
There you go, I found it.
Constantine, what feats did you pick up?
What now?
What feats did you pick up?
What feats? I have
Yeah.
combat follow-through. Every time you bring an enemy to 0 hit points with a might, entropy, or agility attack, I can immediately make an extra attack. And I have attribute substitution for creation and entropy. So entropy is 5, it gives it to creation.
Nice. I've got untrackable and oh god, is that elevator music really? Exactly. But yeah, I've got defensive reflexes, which I haven't used yet because I never really defend. Battlefield retribution, which is basically when I use the defend interrupt action, I can also do damage back to them. So I have 2 things that help me defend, and like I have untrackable and climbing, so I can just get out of shit easy.
I have returned.
Oh hey,
You got elevator music.
it was actually pretty nice.
Like, I'm thinking that whenever there's an intermission, we should get like a robot or something in the chat that just plays that music.
I'd be down.
Yeah, it is Taka's turn.
All right, I'm going to slash at the one in front of me again.
Like a fucking ninja. Yeah, you slash it. This time you slash pretty much at the same level where the other slash was, except this time you actually go through and just sever the thing in half.
The first one was just to like draw a dotted line so I knew where to hit for
Yeah.
real the second time.
That's probably true.
And can I just like kick it off the ledge so I can like walk forward without having to step over it?
Well, yeah, sure, but I think that kicking it off the ledge would be more effort than stepping over it. But you can do that. It's a minor action.
yeah. That's how I spend my turn. I want to do that.
Well, you can do an infinite number of minor actions on your turn, so as long as you don't do the same minor action twice, so you can't kick it off the thing twice, and you can't step over it twice. You might not be pressing push to talk.
Oh yeah, sorry. I still kick it off, and then I'm going to take a couple of steps over for 5. Do I see any further down?
I can reveal some further down.
All right.
Basically, you're looking at a tunnel.
Well, yeah, all of these are tunnels. So.
No, like a real subway tunnel.
I assumed we were in a real subway tunnel.
Not just any old tunnel.
This is a pretty fancy tunnel, guys.
Look,
Thailand.
I know tunnels. This is the best tunnel.
We only do the best tunnels. It's huge, this tunnel.
It's a huge tunnel, yeah. Next turn, it is turn of another monster. Constantine, the door next to you rattles for a moment, and suddenly this motherfucker bursts out,
Yeah.
and it seems real fucking mad that you disturbed it at whatever the fuck it was doing. Who even knows with these things? And it just,
I didn't do shit, man.
and it just snaps right at you.
I'm dead.
God.
Jesus, that's pretty. That is
Wow.
strong. It immediately it also inflicts fatigued. I think it does 13 damage.
I don't think resilience can save me here.
What's resilient? What does it do exactly?
Once per game session, you can automatically succeed a fortitude action roll of challenge rating less than or equal to 10 plus twice your fortitude score.
Well, it'll prevent you from dying very quickly. So are you now at 0 hit points?
Well, I was at 5. If I take this hit,
Oh, you can only zinc to 0. There's no negative hit point. It basically just bites at your chest and just flips you around, and also you have persistent damage, don't you? Oh, this is very unfortunate.
I'm dead.
And you're now lying on the floor unconscious. But on the good side, the acid is washed off, so you're no longer afflicted with persistent damage.
Got washed off by all the blood. So.
But you are fatigued. Yes,
Am I dead or am I incapacitated then?
You are currently incapacitated. You are unconscious, which means on each of your turns you have to succeed a fortitude roll. Basically a saving throw.
Will resilient help with that?
Yes, because you get advantage on that. But because you are fatigued, you get disadvantage on all action rolls, on all non-combat action rolls. This is a non-combat action roll, so basically it's just a regular fortitude roll.
Alright.
And you actually get to do it right now.
So I just click fortitude roll, right?
You just click the fortitude button.
Oh.
Actually, I have to check the DC for this.
I'm dead.
Yeah, you pretty much you feel the whisper of the jade. Papa approaches you, the psychopomp of your religion, and tells you that it's about time to go.
So I'm dead then.
Well, no. It's right now you're in the situation where Papa tells you that it's time to go.
All right.
You're not dead quite yet. I've never had a character die before.
Wait, really?
No,
Happens
it's
all
not
the
an
time
open
for me.
legend, at least. I'm trying to find the exact rules on dying, but I can't really find them. Yeah, well, it's right now. It's just Andy's turn instead.
Well, I'm going to attempt to shoot it.
You can do that. Yes, that would be. You do 5 points of damage. Ah, fuck. Some of its chitin plates break. Under the shot, and it seems angry.
And I'm going to run away.
It's always a smart move.
As I
It is.
come up behind Beast, I go, another one just dropped Constantine,
Wait, what?
one of the biters.
Yeah. All right. Not. Is he gone?
Well, he wasn't moving. Let's put it that way.
Fuck. Okay. All right. I'll head back over there. Watch my back when I do. All right.
All right.
The insect spirit up here just kind of moves over there and doesn't really do much. It's sort of it doesn't seem too interested in Constantine anymore because he's probably going to be dying soon, which would make it Cinder's turn.
Well, Cinder is going to fire at this creature as well with his beam arm.
Very well. Yeah, it does 3 damage. It does 3 damage. That's fucked up, dude.
And then he will also move away quite rapidly.
Okay. Taka, you can climb over the car because you have climbing. So it would be no problem just to jump up there.
Oh, cool. All right. So I would like to just jump up there.
Yeah. So just place yourself here. But now, if I place you here, right, you'll be invisible to yourself, right?
Yeah.
That's very unfortunate. So I'll place you like here instead.
Yeah, that works
So
for me.
you can know where you are.
All right, and I'm going to shoot at that at the biter from where I am.
That's a good idea.
How long do I keep that advantage one, by the way?
No, it's gone now. It is now gone because the guy who was sustaining the boon is now no longer there.
No. But he's there in spirit.
Oh, I'm going to be a spirit, all right.
Quite literally.
No.
Huh. Yeah, you shoot the thing. No, it's up here. You shoot the thing, and it is starting to look quite battered, and it hisses at you angrily.
That's it, over here.
And instead of gouging itself on Constantine as it would have, it jumps up and tries to jump Taka in the face.
Bring it, come on. Come on, hit me.
Da-da.
Oh,
But it misses by a long shot. Constantine, you are talking to Papa. He looks at you. The psychopomp of your religion looks at you, and he says it's time to go. And now you can make me a persuasion check.
A persuasion check.
Yes.
All right. Now let's just say it's not my time yet. I still have people to help. My comrades need me. Can I use a legend point to re-roll that if I didn't?
You can.
All right. God damn it. Fucking hell, I'm gonna have to use another.
You still have 2.
Holy shit!
What the fuck?
What?
I'm gonna use one more. I'm gonna use one more. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's been nice knowing all of you. There we go.
Go.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. I set this at a DC of 16. So,
The real tension there.
holy shit. He looks at you intently and seems to listen to a whispering. Something you only hear as a whisper, but something that must sound clear to him. And he nods and he says, "You are fighting insect spirits, Chama. They are our enemies, living or dead. You will not die today." And you have returned to life with 1 hit point.
I wasted 3 legend points on that.
Yeah, well, you're not re-rolling a character, so.
And also fatigue is no longer on you. Holy shit, dude!
Just gonna assume you'll be in a corner healing yourself for a while.
Oh. Yeah, you have 1 hit point. And it is Andy's turn.
And I will shoot up at the creature in front of Beast.
Well, you can do that.
I do have a clear shot to him, or
Yeah, you have a certainly fairly. Well, it's disadvantage 1. It's not too clear as a shot, but there's no risk of hitting Beast.
okay.
It's solid. It hits. The thing is pretty fucking. It's one of its limbs just shoots off, and it just around. It's not really holding up too well at this point.
I'm going to move a little bit before.
Yes, you can do that.
Not going to go very far.
The ant spirit right here just walks out of the picture. What the fuck was that?
That was the sound that ant spirits make.
Okay.
He was catching the train.
Yes, and that would make it Cinder's turn.
He will beam the creature. Or not.
No, actually, it will. The beam doesn't quite work, but it hits above the thing, and a little bit of debris falls down upon the head plate of this creature, and it just it kills it, and it also damages Taka for 2.
Yeah. I brushed the debris off my shoulder. Nice shot.
And you can see over here, actually, that pretty much this other thing, it's gone. It has left the field of battle. Therefore, combat is now over.
And I need to heal.
You
Yeah,
pretty much do.
take care of yourself there, buddy.
As a rule, you after 10 minutes you heal back to full health in Open Legend. That's just a thing here. But I will give you. What's your hit point maximum?
18.
18. So I will give you 3 lethal damage. So your new hit point maximum is now 15. Just write it down as lethal damage, and until that's healed, you can't go past 15.
Okay, so I could just put points in lethal as 3 then?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, in Open Legend, everyone is Wolverine.
Alright.
Yeah, if you hang out here for a moment, you're gonna heal. Actually, I'm not gonna do it like that. Oh, that's a good point. You're back to 10 health now, then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me check on this thing real quick. Jesus. Yeah. What do you want to do?
I kind of want to chase down that other spider thing. Feel like it's going to go get reinforcements. Sorry, insect thing.
It's an ant spirit.
Ant spirit, insect thing, bug. Gonna call it bug. I'm gonna call them all bugs now. I'm gonna go.
That's a good point. You can call them bugs.
I want to go chase down that bug. It's probably gonna go get reinforcements.
That might be the case.
Alright, I guess I'll follow, but this time I don't know.
Stay in the back, man.
Staying in the back is what got me killed in the first time!
Stay in the middle. Get a human shield.
I'll can I help? Or wait, before we go any further, can I help?
Yes.
Kill him using the med kit.
You can actually. You can do me a learning check.
Well, I'll take care of my lethal.
Yeah.
You actually heal him back to full health.
So 15 or 18?
You to 15. Though you suspect that you see some flesh mending on its own, and you suspect that it's the spirits doing some of that too. And also, yes, do roll for initiative.
Son of a bitch!
Again.
I wish I still had that agility boom. That was nice.
Yeah, you don't anymore. It's now 27.
You really need to upgrade Cinder, man. Like, give it an SSD or something.
Advantage 1 for initiative.
Wait, no, it's that one. Yeah. 3. Constantine.
Yes.
Oh, you already rolled for initiative. I didn't see that right there. No, these motherfuckers are gonna roll for initiative. That's a 22. This motherfucker... There's a 6. You fucking losers. Andy is the first one to go. And you can't actually see anything as of yet.
Great.
And also I'm going to reveal some more areas. Yeah, Andy, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Andy will move forward a little bit. And then when he sees the creatures, stop, and he will fire at this right here.
Okay. See, I should have... This is what I forgot to do earlier. And give them health. You just... From the distance, like John fucking Wayne, you pull the revolver, shoot from the hip, and just explode this thing's head. Holy shit, you are killing today.
Meanwhile, I am being killed.
Everybody wins.
Yeah!
You guys think that this is all, but you're incorrect. Taka, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to get up close and personal, I think.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to get to about right here and then shoot, because I don't think I can get melee close yet.
I'm gonna reveal some more areas to you.
I'm going to target the spitter I see right here.
Okay. Ooh. You shoot on the ground next to it, and the bullet ricochets and hits the thing in the leg, but it doesn't seem to mind much.
It's just a warning shot anyway.
Yeah.
Like to let them know.
Okay. Which would make it the Spitter's turn, and the Spitter, without having even cared about this, turns to you. And will spit at you, or as it tends to do, and it does get one advantage because there's motherfuckers in the area. But it does hit. It does not hit you. It flies in an arc and lands like a meter before your feet, and you scoff.
Go on.
The other one will move up here and also
right.
spit at you.
Come on. Let's do it. I'm right here.
And also, this one flies right past your head and lands on the concrete between Andy and Cinder.
Oh God, I love
Fucking
that.
guard of 20 is brilliant, man.
Yeah, fighting is the only thing I'm supposed to be able to do. I'm a street samurai. I do nothing else.
It is Constantine Fontenot's turn.
Oh, goody gumdrops. Okay, like, can I corner fire from here?
Not from there.
So I can't, like...
Actually,
peek-
from there you could basically peek. Well, you don't have a gun, so it's line of sight isn't as much of an issue to you.
Yeah, I'm a magic. Okay, let's see here. We should probably use some crowd control. What does Dominated do again?
That depends on which domination you use. Your influence is what level?
It's 3.
Okay, you can target creatures of subhuman intelligence with lesser domination. And the lesser domination is... Fuck. Lesser domination. The target obeys a one-word command until the end of their next turn, at which time the bane immediately ends.
And it can't be anything that hurts it, but I can use it to attack an ally.
Yes, and you can't use this on the biters because they are not subhumanoid intelligence, but the spitters are not that smart.
Alright. I'm going to use it on the middle spitter right here.
Okay. And it targets... Yeah. What is it with the names, man? Yeah, you can...
That's awesome. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, you can... What do you wish to command this thing?
To attack one of the biters.
Okay, it will do so on its next turn. And that is that. It is now the turn of the biters. Yep. And this one will move right here and try to jump attack Taco.
All right. Come on. Yes.
But it fails just miserably. Like to an extent that you wouldn't even know. How fucking this one?
I'm just gonna keep pumping my guard and play like a Russian roulette.
This one actually does also just run really fast and get up to you and immediately go into a biting attack.
Oh fuck! This is it. This is it. No, yes.
And it also fails miserably at doing that for some fucking reason.
You little bugs aren't too good at this, are you?
And this one emerges from out here
What the fuck?
and goes right over there on the tracks, and it can't go any further, but it looks very angry. And that concludes the turn of these motherfuckers, and it is now Cinder's turns.
It would be hilarious if a train came right now. Just by the way.
Going to move over here and fire at this one here.
Very well.
Should have a range on it. Yeah. Goodness gracious.
Well, it does definitely hit. These don't have a these things don't have that high a guard. Give me the thing. There we go. It hits, and it doesn't seem to mind much. The carapace is slightly seared. Doesn't care much about that beyond that. Yeah, and that would make it Andy's turn.
All right. Andy will fire at the same one, I think.
Okay. No, actually, you do hit. You know, once again, you blaze the carapace a little bit. It cracks. The thing suffers 3 damage. Yeah, it's not too impressive, but it's not nothing.
Yep.
And everyone's favorite street samurai is now at a go.
Okay. I really wish I had cleave right now. But yeah, I'm going to slash at the one immediately to my right.
Very well. Yes. You...
No. Ignore that one. That one still had advantage 1 on it. I need to take it off.
Oh, okay.
Because street samurai have honor.
Nerd.
Ooh, can I take back that honor thing? Like, fuck that.
Yeah, you.
I'd rather be a piece of shit. Come on.
You don't quite hit him. You give like a little donk, but it's not really anything severe. It's really just it's worse than even the searing of the carapace by Cinder. You might as well not have done anything at all.
All right, I'm also going to take a 5-foot step back.
Okay. Yeah, these don't get attack of opportunity. They're too stupid for that.
Oh, in that case,
actually, they are.
No, yeah, never mind.
Yeah. And it is the Spitter's turn. And first, the Spitter that Constantine controls will spit at the thing right below it. With advantage, of course, as you do, and it is very effective. 1 second. The thing just gets really fucking angry. The biter. It turns around to this insect spirit over here, and not only does it suffer 13 damage, but it is also afflicted with the persistent damage bane. It doesn't quite understand what the fuck's going on, but it notices that there must be some sort of foul magic involved.
Foul magic.
Yeah. And the other spitter spits in the direction of Taka.
Almost.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, and it doesn't quite hit. Again, holy fucking guard of 20 is ridiculous.
I'm really happy about it. I'd be dead right now, like several times over without it.
Yeah, that you can put money on that. Yeah, it is now Constantine Fontenot's turn.
All right. Let's see here. Let's. All right, I'm going to try to blind one of the fighters.
Okay.
The one closest to Taka. Oh, fudge.
1 second.
Am I the only one who doesn't have cool names for shit? I'm gonna make some cool names for shit.
Yeah, you definitely. It doesn't work. The spirits give out. It just it fades into a fart.
You think a log could hit an eye?
Yeah, and yeah, nothing happens really. And also, you don't have any legend points anymore, so you can't re-roll.
I
Yeah.
can't use it on me, anyways, though.
Yes. This one right here, it just dies. It melts away. Because it had the persistent damage on it. This one right here just climbs over, goes here, and actually Taka does get an attack of opportunity. So roll an attack with your katana.
All right, 1 second.
As it crawls over, you don't really hit it much. But you do it a slice that makes it be in pain, probably. But now it's climbed up and it tries to attack you. And holy shit, the slicing of the sword put it off course in such a way that it now all failed at this miserably. This one
There's
climbs
been
up
a lot
here.
of 19s. I'm getting nervous.
This one climbs up here and it does the same thing. That's the wrong thing, isn't it?
Oh!
Oh, shit! This one actually does 11 damage and also inflicts the fatigued floor as you feel literal shit flowing through your veins.
Alright, that hurt. That one hurt.
That it did. Yeah, and that will make it Cinder's turn.
Cinder will fire his beam arm at the one behind him.
Very well. Yeah. That's it sears another plate from the other side, so it's now nice and even. Gordon Ramsay would be proud.
And he'll stop right there.
Okay. Which would make it your turn.
Then I will shoot at that one as well.
Very well.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus.
The tables have turned.
Yeah, they have. I mean, the good thing is that you always do at least 3 damage, so you don't do like 1 damage attacks. But it's gonna be a long grind until you get this one down.
And then I'll move back to here.
Okay.
Constantine, can you heal from range? Just curious.
He can. He can.
I mean, are you doubting my power?
It is Taka's turn.
I am going to. Which one of the two did I is more damaged, in front or behind me?
The one in front of you is in pristine condition. The one behind you has been dinged in a lot of places.
All right, I'm going to slash at the one behind me then.
Very well. And yes, actually, you do damage it. And all the little dinks in it have done quite a bit of damage. It's not in a good condition anymore.
Just stay down.
It's suffering. It's still alive and functional, but it is suffering.
I only ask that they all suffer.
It is the turn of the Spitters. And they will move into artillery position.
Fuck.
And decide to shoot upon the drone. The first one, the one on the right, shoots first. Oh,
Good.
shit!
Well, he's down again.
Is it on 0 again?
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is that it can't really die. I mean, it can die, but it's gonna be difficult to make it die. So yeah, that's that. That's that one gone again. Fuck, dude. And well, how do you calculate this? The damage, Andy.
24 minus 13, right? That's 11.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, that's how it works. Yeah, that is how it works. Well, instead, the other one is not going to shoot at the drone, but at it doesn't want to hit its comrades, so it tries to shoot at Andy with its acid spittle.
That'll hit. 2 hit.
Okay, yeah, it hits.
Or is it minimum 3?
It is minimum 3, yes.
Okay.
And it is now Constantine Fontenot's turn. Hello? Constantine Fontenot?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of strategy here. I should probably heal Taka, so let's go ahead and get that out of the way.
Yeah, you managed to invoke the boon. Jeez. Yeah, there we are. There's 1d8.
That's 1d8?
Yes, you would have had to invoke it on... yeah, you invoked it on level 3, which is 16. You would have had to... For level 4, you would have had to roll 18.
Oh, okay.
So it's... yeah. It's 1d10.
It's 1d10 or 1d8?
1d... Let me look. Oh. It is actually 1d8, not 1d10, yeah. Yeah, you, Taka, you feel life energy course into your veins and heal for 7 hit points. And you're not hitting push to talk.
Oh shit, me. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, aside from that, not much is happening. Anything else, Dollmaker?
Oh, not a whole lot I can do.
Mm,
Guess
not
I might
really.
just kind of hide in the corner again.
You can do that, yeah.
Yeah, stay safe in the corner, please.
I'm staying there right here, I guess.
Yeah, it is now the turn of the biters.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, dude, now you gotta really... yeah, this one does not hit, the one in front of you, and the one in the back does hit, actually. And it hits for 4, and it's, but you did get healed, so, you know.
Yeah, could be worse.
Shouldn't be
You're
that
welcome.
much when
Yeah, thanks.
you see. Cinder.
He's
Oh, no, actually, no, not Cinder. Cinder does a fortitude roll. Yeah, Cinder's auto repair protocols make it stable. So it's not gonna die.
hey.
It is Andy's turn.
All right. Andy really wants to take out this biter here.
Please do.
Oh Jesus! Come on.
Oh,
The thing is now.
Death of 1,000 cuts.
Yeah, a death by 1,000 cuts indeed. You hit the leg and it's sort of crumpled on the side, and it can't really move as well anymore, so it's going to have disadvantage on everything. But it is still alive,
and
like a fucking cockroach, except it's an ant.
I'm gonna move again.
It just looks at you and gives you the double bird.
Yeah. Okay. Taka.
Alright, this thing behind me needs to fucking die.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
What? Oh.
Yeah. And you actually, you just, with a casual kick, basically, in the face, you kill it. And it's dead. You kill it dead.
About time.
Forever.
That makes me think it's gonna get back up.
Well, it can if I cast Rise and Shine on it.
Tell me if you're gonna do that. Just warn me.
Well, it's good. Rise and Shine is animate dead, so.
Yeah, I figured. Alright, one down.
Brilliant. Well, yeah, that would make
that's my
it.
turn.
Yeah, that will make it the spitter's turn. And the spitters, the spitter that is closest to you will actually try to spit on you.
Alright, come on, let's go. Oof, fuck.
Yeah, and it does 3 damage. It's not too bad, but it could be worse. But it's also not the most pleasant experience you've had in your life. This spitter right here moves forward and spits on Constantine Fontenot.
Oh, well, fuck you too, mate.
Oh shit!
Well, he is at full health. He's at 15 health again, so he's not in much of a problematic situation at the.
Well, he just took 13 damage.
Okay, you are once again in a problematic situation, but I'm gonna. This is not gonna inflict any bane.
All right, I appreciate that.
Jesus. And it is also your turn.
Okay, well, I don't much appreciate his shenanigans. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have to leave Taka. And I'm going to have to, actually, you know what? I'm going to try to dominate him one more time. The guy that just spat at me.
Okay. Yeah, that actually. Let me see if that works. It should work. Yeah, it does work. These have a pretty high resolve, so yeah, it does work. What do you command?
I commanded to attack the other spitter,
Okay.
and I am going to, shit. Let's see here, 5, 10. I'm gonna run over there.
Okay.
I think that's 30 feet, right?
Yeah, you could also run through the car, but yeah.
I'm not gonna run through the car. I don't trust any dark spaces.
Excellent.
Which, right here?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
okay. It is now the biter's turn, and the biter in pristine condition right in front of Taka is slightly irritated that it hasn't been as effective as it would have wanted to be.
Oh my goodness!
It's still not as effective as it would have wanted to be, so you're safe. Cinder is still down but not dying, and it's Andy's turn.
Andy is going to fire at this spitter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I use as a symbol? Yeah, you hit him. You hit him pretty good. He actually he just falls over and is now very, very much damaged. Yeah. Now it is Taka's turn.
All right, time to make this pristine one in front of me not so pristine anymore. Please, my kingdom for a good fucking roll.
Yeah, it is no longer as pristine. That is true. There's some slices and some icky fluid is coming out of the thing.
I did what I said I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna stay in front of it. So turn.
Excellent. Remove some creatures. Very well. That will make it the spitter's turn, and this spitter right here is going to attack its comrade. Because that's what it does when it's dominated. And do so quite effectively. The acid just sprawls all over this other thing that doesn't quite understand what's going on, and it dies. So you're making progress.
All right.
Or, your enemies are making progress for you. Whatever.
It counts.
Who even keeps track? I do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep track.
Yeah, that will make it Constantine Fontenot's turn.
All right. Well, you see, the secret of what I'm trying to do is stay alive. So, I'm going to try to dominate that motherfucker again.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to work this time. Yeah, it's not going to work this time.
It doesn't. There's a sort of a barrier as you try to enter its brain, and it looks at you and hisses, and that's pretty much it.
Oh, well. Okay, I'm going to go over here.
Yeah, it is time for the biter to do some biting.
Bite or no biting. Bite or no. Yes.
It fails, obviously. Cinder is not dying. Andy.
God, I wish I had a play dead boon.
To shoot at the remaining spitter.
Okay.
That fella.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh, that's pretty good. You hit it. You hit it. This is just right in the heart, and it just keels over and kind of just dies. Because holy shit, how do you always manage to get the kills?
Constantine appreciates your help.
Wait, no, I got one kill this time.
Yeah, but you got one kill. Look at all the things that are dead around you.
Hey, you got one kill off a lot of my tiny little cuts that I made.
Yeah.
I'm the support role, so I don't have to get kills.
There you go.
You actually did get more kills than your main DPS, though, via domination. So...
I consider myself a tank at this point. So.
Make of that what you will. It is your turn.
Yeah, well, my move should be pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Pretty obvious indeed. Oh my God.
You should call that move, I had one job.
You do a tiny bit of damage, but it's really not all that impressive. It has to be said. All the spitters are dead. Constantine Fontenot, 'tis your turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna invoke heal. Yeah, bitch.
Damn,
25.
that is pretty fucking good. You can on the max level, which is I think your creation is 5 by way of entropy.
Yep.
That's 2d6.
Son of a bitch!
Shit, dude. It's not so good.
Who's that heal for?
For himself, I suppose.
Yeah, screw you. I'm almost dead. Gonna move over here. It's kind of huddled close to somebody living and warm.
It's the biter's turn. And the biter will attack. And actually hit for 3 points.
least one of us can hit.
So 1,000 cuts all round. Andy.
Yeah.
Going to move next to Cinder and take a shot at the biter.
No, don't
Okay.
leave me.
Oh shit!
He just explodes.
Yeah, basically, basically that. Yeah, he just explodes, and your bullet just hits the brain, and just again this whole body reaction. The thing bursts into pieces, and as you stand there with a smoking revolver, you can now forever claim that you did Tarka's job better than Tarka.
Is Taka still fatigued after the fight then?
Yes, it would have to be removed. See, all the action rolls you should have been doing with this. No, actually, no, you shouldn't have been doing them with disadvantage. You did everything correctly. You should do, restoration is what's needed to lift this bane.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, brilliant. Excellent. Well, yeah, the bane is lifted.
Can I get a bit of a patch-up job done?
Okay.
Andy,
I'm bleeding slightly more than I'd like to be.
Okay, that's 2d6. And also roll 2d6 for yourself.
All right. I hate this. I feel like Papa just kind of came back just to laugh at me.
Yeah, Andy,
yes.
you wanted to do something?
Yeah, I rolled my repair machine on Cinder.
Oh yeah, do that's the maximum. Yeah, do 1d10. Well, that's quite good. It's got 6 points now of health. Yeah.
All right. I'm assuming we're out of initiative at this point.
Yeah, you're no longer in combat.
So I imagine we should rest here a little bit to regain our hit points.
What? Something like exactly 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you regain. I'm gonna roll once for all of you. I'm gonna roll a d8. That explodes. D8, not D78.
No, I'll take the D78, actually.
Yeah, all of you restore an additional 4 hit points after this rest.
I am now at 13 health.
All right, I'm back at 20. Sweet.
Hey, that's pretty good.
All right, I'm going.
You're going? Let me reveal Polygon.
Or does that work for Cinder as well?
What exactly?
The way to, like the 4 hit points.
Oh yeah, yeah, for him too.
Okay.
Just everyone.
All right. So, did we clear out all the cocoons in this area?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, it is basically probably what you've been doing.
Should we take a look at what's in here?
I've definitely been cutting open every cocoon I pass.
Should we take a look at what's in here?
Let me reveal areas. Where?
This.
Yeah, you can go to the cart, of course.
All right. We should probably take a look what's in there.
Wait for me. I want to deal with this cocoon up here first.
Okay, can I look in the window? Is there a window?
A window.
No, there are no windows.
What kind of a car is this?
A shady.
All subway trains have cars.
No, this one, no. I explained this earlier. It's because they go through pretty creepy sections of the subway.
Yeah, shit like this.
Looking out. Yeah, shit like this, basically, yeah. So do you want to go in? Do you not want to go in?
I think we should go in and take a look. We're just waiting for Taka.
Yeah, once Taka gets back, Cinder will open this indoor here.
Nothing in the other one but more corpses, I'm assuming. Right.
Yeah, in all of these is corpses.
Cool, yeah, that one's
Okay.
taken care of.
It's empty.
Good.
Anything.
There's seats.
Nothing at all.
and shit, but it's empty.
Is there a purse?
There is no purse.
All right.
But there is a top hat.
Oh, fuck yeah. I now have 2 top hats, and I feel like I should have advantage for the rest of the campaign because I have 2 top hats.
Yeah.
You are now the face of the party.
Oh, I should probably reveal some shit right over here.
We should also be checking out these rooms that we left, like these corridors and such.
Oh yeah, probably. Oh yeah, alright, so there's nothing in that track area. Yeah, how about we go deal with those corridors that we saw before that encounter happened, and then we go back north.
Okay.
There was an angry one.
This door should be broken up.
Oh yeah, this you should be able to see in here. Is no one going to move forward?
We're just going very slowly.
Yeah, hey. Stay in your own square.
Where is it, Polygon?
But I'm scared.
Yeah, no, that feels weird.
Hold me.
We've been on like 2 missions together. I don't know you well enough to be in the same square. Okay.
Do you want to open that door?
Yes.
I do.
Okay, I will open that door.
Excellent.
Nope.
Before you do, though, can I cast a boon on Taka?
Please do.
You can.
All right, I'm going to cast Bolster, and I'm going to choose Agility. Where did I put that? Where is it?
Oh shit.
Where are you? It's around here. Oh, come on. Oh, there it is.
A bottle of rum. Yeah, basically, yeah, it works. Or does it? What's the power level?
It says 3 to 3 on that one, but I have creation at 5.
No, it depends on the
The roll.
What the fuck is bolster, cunt? Bolster. It's yeah, no, it doesn't work. You need at least 16 for level 3. Yeah, basically you enter. Oh, this is you can't actually. Yeah, basically this is the room you enter, and you know, everybody roll for initiative.
Oh my goodness.
Cinder's been very beaten up today.
Yeesh. It's been through a lot. Shouldn't be at front. Well,
I could just keep that initiative for Cinder. Just use the one from last fight. Who gives a fuck? Certainly not Cinder, as it appears.
No, not at all.
And the other Muppet. Oh no, I should get very. Let me see. Ha! What a cunt. What a loser. Descending. There we go. And of course, the biter goes first, and he just runs up. He just runs up to here, and he waits to pounce.
Shouldn't Taka already be up by the door?
I don't know, Taka. You didn't put yourself there.
sorry, I said yeah. I'll be right there. Whatever.
Okay.
I opened the door. So.
It is now Constantine Fontenot's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna invoke Life Drain on Taka.
Wait, sorry,
Okay.
drain.
Oh yeah, now you basically have life drain.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have it. Okay.
Yeah, you have it. Let me see if that works. Life drain. It's power level 5. It doesn't work. You need 20.
I'm a terrible support.
Yeah,
and the
Andy.
attacks don't work on me, and ally heals don't work on me. Like nothing.
Andy,
Andy
it's your turn.
can't see shit.
Yeah, but yeah, basically you can't see shit. That's true.
I'm going to try to toss one of my flash projectiles right here
Okay.
for Phantasm.
The thing is now it's phantasmed. Yeah, it is confused. It is phantasmed. What is it projecting? Just a light flash, isn't it?
Well, it's like a small image projector, so it's projecting an image that would either like frighten or confuse a creature. It's a soundless image. It's just like almost like a 5 foot by 5 foot image.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, it'll be like probably a lion.
Okay. There is Taka. A lion made of light appears before your eyes from the thing that your mate just threw. It is now your turn. So what do you say to that?
All right. I now have a lion fighting with me. I'm going to move forward to about.
There's attack of opportunity by the thing, but it does get disadvantage.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll take it. I just want to like not block the doorway. And move to about.
Please
and it does 3 damage to you.
It's all right. I'll give it back those 3. I think. Do I even give it back the 3? Holy shit.
No, you don't give it back anything. You just... The lion has confused you so much that you just don't do shit. Yeah, and now it's the Spitter's turn, and the Spitter is very interested in you. Especially the part where it spits on you.
Nah. That part doesn't happen.
It does not indeed, that's true. Cinder.
All right. Yeah. Fuck it. I'm a robot. And he's going to beam weapon the biter.
Very well. The biter is actually... once again, he's a bit seared. He doesn't like this. His eyes are damaged now.
Yeah, I'll take it.
And it is also now the turn of the biter.
Yeah.
And the biter does indeed focus on the greater prey, though. And goes for the big man. And fails miserably. Well, actually, doesn't fail miserably. Fails barely. All these 19s. Holy shit.
Every 19 is just scary to me. It's so close.
Constantine.
Okay, I'm going to move here. And I am going to inflict persistent damage on the biter.
Okay.
Son of a bitch!
Actually, you don't. Well, you might. Let me check. It
I'll
might.
see.
I think these have fairly low toughness. No, actually, they don't have fairly low toughness because of their chitinous exoskeleton. Yeah, you fail.
Darn it. That's just what I'm doing all the time now.
Yeah, Andy.
Alrighty. Oh, jeez. I'll move past Taka and shoot at the spitter.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ!
The fuck?
What the fuck? The
Two
bullet,
41s in one game.
the bullet just goes straight through this fucking thing's brain. Here's what I'm gonna do now. 41 minus 14 minus 16. It goes straight through these creatures' brain, right? And it ricochets off the wall and hits the biter for 11 damage. Because that's the game. That's apparently the type of game we're playing now.
I look at that, then look at my sword, and then just like shake my head a bit.
Quite rightfully so. It is your turn now.
Yeah, let's see if this will work. I say, losing faith in myself. And rightfully so. Rightfully so.
Yeah. Actually, you do hit it for 3 damage. This one is pretty shit at avoiding damage. So, it is now breathing its last, so to speak. The spitter is dead. Cinder.
Cinder will singe it.
Very well. Yeah. It dies. It dies a terrible, terrible death.
Hey, Andy, the hell are you putting in that gun?
What can I say? We do everything bigger in Texas.
Okay.
Right. Well, there appears to be a door to the north. So
There's also another corner to the south.
to the south is where we came from.
Yeah, but there's another doorway there, though.
Is there? I don't see it. Oh, yep. Okay. Open up that one. I'll open up this one up here.
All right. I mean, I guess we can get that one on our way back.
Yeah.
So
Let's not split up for right now.
I'm just trying to open this door.
Yeah. I should probably reveal areas. I'm sorry. I was doing something very important. Really quick. Yeah, basically.
I do want to say though, Andy, you're not leaving me many corpses to work with.
Well, you can reanimate all of those. Also,
The headless ones.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, you're using magic anyway. How much does it care about logic?
Yeah, exactly. Fuck that shit.
I thought there was fucking rules for this. Apparently not. Apparently
No.
this is like Thunderdome. There are no rules.
This is exactly like Thunderdome.
All right.
This is not correct, really. Yeah. There's a subway cart here, and this one does actually have windows. It's a locomotive.
Oh. Been a while since I've seen one of these.
Yeah, it's pretty old-fashioned. You're a bit surprised to see it here, and also you can look farther in.
What do I find in this room?
This is just a chair. There's a little hula doll on the dashboard,
Mine.
which is cultural appropriation and super racist and all that.
I'm taking it.
Okay.
Damn French.
I will inflict a dance sensation on all my enemies.
All right. I think I'm gonna let's see. Andy, Cinder, you two want to catch up?
Yeah, one moment.
All right. Want to continue going on? Cut open that cocoon. Gonna cut open that cocoon.
Yeah, cut all of them open.
let's see what's further down here.
Well, basically, right here is the tunnel continues, but it is quite obvious that there are come on, no more cocoons here.
All right.
And the same is true for the space up here.
All right. So guess we continue to go south.
Pretty much.
Found some.
All right. You take care of that one.
Last hit with shotgun.
I'm gonna go check out that other room.
Oh, wait a
we
second.
went to.
Wait a second, Taka. Don't move. Stay where you are on the rails.
Okay.
Let's see. You could probably see up to here and here. Probably down here. And that would already give you what you needed to see. There's a huge
guys.
fucking beast down there.
Ga-
And right now it hasn't spotted you yet.
I immediately drop down to a very low crouch behind like this. Guys, there's a big one. Get to my position now, south from where we were earlier. And I turn around and see that they are pretty much there. I'm gonna try to kind of creep into the room.
You would have to roll me an agility check.
All right.
It would be opposed with the creature's
Oh, hey. Guess who can roll again?
Oh yeah, it depends on the creature's perception. Yeah, you win this one. You move in there. Where do you move?
I was gonna sneak into about here. Is there anything off into this area? Can I see more?
Yes. 1 second. Come on.
All right. I'll get to about here then. All right, guys. We need to take this thing out. Let's get into position.
Ready when you are, friend.
Does anybody get anything for like surprise attacks?
Yes, you get a whole fucking turn where the enemy does nothing.
All right. Well, I can shoot it from where I am. I don't know if you all can.
I can also invoke barrier to obscure and hinder it.
Yeah, that's good. All right. So I think I'm just gonna shoot it.
Okay, then everyone roll for initiative.
Oh, hey, things are looking up.
Finally.
Cinder.
This one goes. This one.
Oh my god. What goes up must come down.
I suppose so. Holy shit, Taka, this is fantastic.
Yeah, just hoping I keep that up.
Wow, Cinder, that's quite the upgrade. Yeah, Taka goes first in this turn where the enemy does nothing. And you shoot it, yeah, you told me as much?
Yep, that is still true.
Oh wait, I need to give this thing up.
Actually, can I I think I'm gonna try just to shoot it in a very just weak-looking area and do some persistent damage. So I'm gonna roll for the bane.
Yes. Well, yeah, I mean, it usually would be a katana thing, but fuck that.
I have persistent damage on my gun too.
Yeah, it's no problem. Oh fuck. Okay, this is a problem. No, nothing happened. Don't look into the diary, because I can't undo this for some fucking reason.
I didn't know there was a diary, so we're good.
Okay. What did I want to originally do, actually? I completely forgot what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, US versus guard. Yeah, you inflict persistent damage upon this Muppet. Persistent damage on power level. Well, 2. So it's 1d4 per round.
I'll take it.
Very well. Yes, it has now noticed you, but it won't do anything this turn. Constantine Fontenot.
Do you still want me to invoke a barrier then to obscure it?
It's a good idea, I think. Right. Or just hurt it. If you can just hurt it, send in
I
one
can
of
choose
its-
damaging too.
Yeah,
You
damaging first.
will have to move into line of sight first, though.
That line of sight?
You should probably get a bit closer, at least up to sort of like where the round room begins.
Right here.
Yes.
Alright. Now the failure.
Well, that didn't work out as intended. And by not as intended, I mean it just didn't work out. Period. Fantastic. Cinder, how about you, mate?
He is gonna fire his beam arm at it.
Okay.
Huh.
Ah, that actually does not hit at all in the slightest. Yep, it does not hit. The thing. It just seems a little irritated at the sudden burst of heat coming its way, but the distance has dispersed it so far that it's no longer a problem.
Oh.
And it's Andy's turn.
I will fire my Colt at it. Wow.
You miss massively. Taka.
All right. Gonna shoot it for real, but with regular bullets.
That is pretty good.
Nice.
All right. I think I got all my bad rolls out of the way.
You do 9 damage to it. Minus 9.
Unfortunately,
that's
he probably knows where I
solid.
am now.
Also, roll 1d4 explosive. Yeah, it also takes 1 damage from the persistent damage. No, not 41, just
And-
1.
And also, I want to move to about right here and look into what I think is a hallway.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you can see now this hallway right here. And something else you can see is this entire space. Now, pretty much the whole hall is now visible, and you notice this,
Oh,
bitch!
Fuck. Okay.
You really
That's-
think I'd only have one boss mob, motherfucker?
For a second there, yeah, I kind of did.
It's not going to happen, mate. Yeah, this one right here uses its very, very beautiful ability called charge, and it will charge forth at you gentlemen up there, and all of you are now knocked down.
Yay!
So
I'm out.
no, you didn't take damage. You just knocked down.
Roughly how big are those things?
They're about the size of a rhinoceros.
All right, and how big are the hallways?
Not as big as a rhinoceros.
That's all I needed to know.
You're a smart man.
I am a coward.
This one will also charge, and it will and it'll do so with quite a bit more focus, and would therefore do damage.
Total. Come at me, bro.
Actually, doesn't do damage. Yeah, but it does not knock you down either. Unless, what is your toughness?
Me?
Yeah.
My toughness is 16.
Yeah, okay, it does not knock you down. But it is just right in front of you now. And it is now Constantine Fontenot's turn, and let me check-a-roni with the Checkerino to see what happens when you are knocked down. Yes, you have disadvantage 1 on all attacks you make, and get +2 guard versus range attacks, and -2 guard versus melee attack.
All right.
And you
And
can't.
if I stand
perform-
up, that takes an action, right?
Yes.
It takes half of your movement.
Actually, yes, it takes half of your movement.
Oh, that's it.
Yes.
Okay, I stand up.
Okay, you stand up. Let me remove this very quick. Okay.
All right. This is gonna suck, but I'm going to try to inflict fear on the one in front of me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, baby.
Holy shitteroni. That is pretty solid. This huge fucking beast is now absolutely terrified of you. It sees the power of the Jade in you. Yeah, it is absolutely fucking terrified. Okay. That was a very successful roll, and it is now Cinder's turn.
Cinder will stand up
Yes.
and he'll just shoot the one in front of him.
Okay. Yeah, it's the even all the heat seems to burn away from the carapace. It's not too impressive. But it's your turn.
I will stand up as well.
Ah, I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah. Thought I'd do something original. And I will, I'll shoot it, hopefully.
Well, that you actually hit it. I want to have this open in the... Yeah, this is how it works. No, please stop, Chrome. Don't be a cunt. Yes, you hit it for 7 damage.
And I'm gonna go here.
What the fuck? What's that? Okay. That will make it Tarka's turn.
All right, I'm going to. let's see. I don't know what disarming this thing would do.
You can't disarm. I mean, you can shoot away the mandibles, but it could still crush you.
Right, yeah. So I think I'm just going to take a swipe at it.
Huh.
Nice.
That is pretty strong. Yeah, you do 20 fucking damage. You do
Shit.
20 damage.
Goddamn. All right.
to
Is
this
that
thing,
enough
and
to
you can inflict a bane of your choosing that you can invoke.
persistent damage?
Okay, you invoke persistent damage for free. You just seem to have hit something. You just seem to have hit the weak spot of this beast.
Yep. And I'm going to step back into the hallway. I'm not going to open a door. I just want to like get back into it a bit.
Okay. It is now this creature's turn. And first of all, this one is going to... yeah. This one is going to try to fuck off as far as possible. And it'll also get a... no, D20, not... yeah, and it fails a resist roll. Constantine Fontaine... no, actually, this one still is... yeah, it tries... It gets here, it tries to claw its way into the whole thing. And, it's right here. Yeah, but it can't quite force itself into it. But it will try to attack from afar with the mandibles. And suffer disadvantage 1. And the thing's just clasped together right in front of your face. And that makes it constant.
But it can't reach me though, right?
It can't reach you at this moment.
All right.
Does it take did I at least take their damage?
Pardon?
Did I at least take their persistent damage?
You didn't. Yeah, they didn't take persistent damage. That's what we're trying to say. Roll.
Thank you.
2, 4. They both take 1 damage.
I mean, every bit helps, guys.
That's true.
Yeah.
Very well.
All right, now it's my turn. Let's see what I feel like doing. Well, now, can I disarm this guy of his mandibles or no?
Not without some sort of weapon.
Like if I were to use Phantasmal Spasm, I can't have him break his mandibles?
No.
That sucks. Well, I guess I'll just have to use a damaging attack then on this guy, because he's the weakest, I think.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that worked. Yeah, that is,
Time passes.
come on. Yeah, the thing now is almost disintegrating. It's not a very pretty sight. This massive fucking beast. It is Cinder's turn.
Actually, I'd also like to take a step back a bit.
Okay.
Just enough to get out of its range in case it gets pissed at me.
Cinder moves over and shoots at the one that is attacking Taka.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be wide open.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Should be.
yeah, this carapace shit seems to dissipate the fucking damaging attacks from Cinder entirely. And it is now your turn, Andy.
And he will move back up and also fire at the one that's on Taka.
Huh.
All right.
You shoot it quite well, and with a lot of heaving, it falls to the ground and is dead. And it is now Taka's turn.
All right. Just give me one moment. I accidentally backed out of the roll 20. I'm going to slice at it.
It's dead.
The one that's dead.
Oh yes.
There's one that's scared. If you want to, kick it while it's down.
Right, but it's kind of blocking. Oh, is it blocking the door? Can I get around it?
You would. It would count as difficult terrain, so it would cost you double the movement. So the two
Okay,
tires
so-
ahead of you count as.
Doesn't he have climbing though?
Oh, you have climbing. Yeah, no, it's no problem for you.
All right. Can I shoot over this one or over this cocoon?
No, you can't shoot over this egg pack.
All right. 1, 2. Okay. Then I can't hit it. So in that case, I'm going to attempt to. Let's see. What is it called? I'm going to try to bolster the rest of them with my.
You can only bolster one character for one attribute.
All right, I will try to bolster Andy for agility. And you use your agility for your gun, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Andy for agility then.
Oh, very well, very well. You managed to do it. He now has advantage 1 on all agility rolls.
Go get him, hotshot.
What's the... Yeah, that's okay. This thing right here is still absolutely fucking terrified of Mr. Fontenot. And will move right up to here.
Just chase a giant, terrified buck through the freaking tunnel systems. This is like a reverse Cloverfield thing right now.
Oh, and it also gets to roll a d20. Roll 1d20 in order to resist. And it fails. Of course it fucking fails. Which would make
I
it
am
the
a
tur-
very intimidating fellow.
That is true. Which would make it the turn of Mr. Constantine Fontenot.
All right, so what's the maximum movement I can do while still taking an action?
30.
All right. I still couldn't attack through it unless...
Oh, and it also takes 1d4 damage. Holy shit!
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
That's impressive.
Wow.
And I'll...
Wow. Okay.
All right, I'm going to...
Yes. You're going to what?
Dog's barking, 1 sec.
But he's going to, all right.
I'm going to, don't worry. I will... I'm going to... Now, if I
Well, we know.
If I give Andy bolster, does that, give him additional advantage or no?
I believe you can stack boons, but you cannot stack banes.
Okay. Well, maybe this time you won't spit out the rum I give you.
Oh, that's pretty fantastic.
I give
Let's
you
see if
agility.
Tenor, so that's boons. Yeah, then you now have a +2 advantage on all agility rolls.
I feel like rum giving agility doesn't make sense. Like Coke will give you agility. But like rum, it's more of a toughness thing, right?
Rum makes all ills seem inconsequential.
Yeah, but it sure as hell don't make you faster.
So you're not drinking the right rum, mate.
Yeah.
Cinder.
Alrighty. Cinder. There. and he will fire his beam arm at the fleeing creature
Okay.
and miss completely.
Yeah, it's it's the carapace, man. It just doesn't work. Andy though.
And Andy, move here and fire his colt.
You have advantage too.
+2, yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, you shoot the thing in the anus, and like some weird fucking bug movie, it just explodes. And yeah, that's that. Thus concludes combat.
I want to walk up to the one that's nearest me, like on the left, and pick up his head, and like listen to it for a second, and then say, "They're afraid. They're afraid."
I got to clear out all of this.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
we slash all the
Cut them down, shoot them up, sear them with cinder.
Yeah.
Yep, send your laser to do the zappy thing. It's another big cocoon over here.
Down here, it appears that they have been digging, but the digging just ends. They haven't gotten particularly far.
All right, we caught him early.
That is presumably what these big creatures were trying to do.
Are the parts of these creatures useful for like on any black market or anything?
Not particularly. I mean, you can, of course, always take them. That shouldn't be.
I don't think anybody wants to mess with like insect spirits.
Yeah, insect spirits is a little bit frowned upon, but on the black market, I mean, you know.
All right.
I mean, I guess like the only the dumbest people will buy it. So.
Or the most fearless.
I'll have you know that I am either or.
I'm gonna snip off a couple of things and throw it in a side bag.
Okay.
See if I can get anything for it.
The way I see it, if you succeed, it's fearless. If you fail, you're an idiot.
You want to go in here?
Yeah, I'm gonna check this room.
It's an odd room. It's got 2 doors, and in the middle is like a communication station with a telephone.
Are there any cameras or anything?
No.
Is it like no? All right. I'll open the left door.
This is like a row of pisses.
Oh, that's a bathroom then. All right.
This is an underground bathroom. Yes.
Okay.
All
Take
right,
care
well, I
of that.
pick up the phone and I say, "Mr. Hammond, the phones are working."
The phone does not respond.
we can put more movie quotes into this. I take care of that cocoon. Open up the other bathroom.
It's not a bathroom.
What? Oh, okay.
This is the future. We're unisex now.
Oh,
This is some sort of odd workshop.
Well, it is odd. There's a bunch of corpses.
I mean, I feel like this is what your workshop would look like you specifically.
Mine's much more Catholic.
So take care of the cocoons in there. There's only one other spot we haven't checked.
What else is in here? Like, are there any tools in here that are like valuable that Andy could
No,
use?
it's just basic, but like the thing where you put in screws and all that. There's a collection of screws in like a plastic container. There's hammers. There's some equipment you only need when you work on subways.
All right.
There's a bit of wood that's rotting.
Andy is going to scavenge for anything that he might think is useful to help repair or upgrade Cinder, using my my feat or perk or whatever it is.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's you can definitely do that. You can build yourself a drone repair kit and repair 3d6.
Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't really work.
That's
You failed so much that he actually takes 2 lethal damage for the 2 ones.
Okay.
So you'll have to fix that eventually.
I just kind of walk out of there, very awkward. I can't handle the worrying and beeping like R2D2.
Yeah, I mean, he still heals for 5, but he has 2 lethal damage now.
Oh.
Alright.
There we go.
You want to enter this place now?
I want to check over here.
Yes, I will reveal it for you. It's a control room with a bunch of strange consoles that probably control the turntable for subway carts out here. It's full of execs.
All right, we smashed those, and yeah, I think we've cleared.
You have cleared the whole place out. That is true.
All right, let's radio back to our Johnson, get our pay, and then take long showers.
Well, yeah, very well. Your money is wired to your account when you re-emerge back to the surface. Monsieur Bernard seems quite pleased. He has a coffee in his hand. Didn't get any for you. He thanks you for your service and assures you that you will be paid.
Yeah, let me know if you have any more of these, Bernard. This is a nice change of pace.
Most certainly, just, ask Patrice, he will know.
Good, well, if that's all.
Okay, that...
Taka walks off.
Yeah, unless anyone wants to do anything, that would pretty much conclude today's session.
I double tip my hats. And I walk off into the distance.